coffee shop, make sure there is an
Greetings. Good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Um, we're about to jump into it. This is the figure. I called this the stream the daily study group because I was attempting to do daily studies each morning at 7, but I have a new freelance job and I need to eat up all my free time. So there will be no daily study group in the mornings, which is fine because there was really no one online anyway. But we will do a weekly study group. Tuesday nights, some figure drawings. We're going to start that tonight. I'm about to jump into the general chat, so you'll hear other voices on here. Um, yeah, you'll hear other voices, other artists live on stream. I'm just going to get started soon. I'm trying to get this situation for my dog set up. I might need to give him a chew toy. But yeah, uh, we're about to jump into it. I'm going to have poses on. Let me just transition this real quick so y'all can see. Okay, greetings. Hello. Um, I'm going to have poses on screen that I'll be studying. You could choose to follow along with those poses. I know on YouTube the window might be a little small. It might be a little hard for you to see the poses that I'm posting up. That's okay. You can go to Line of Action. It's called lineofaction.com. It's in the browser window. You can see it there on the screen. And basically, do your own poses. I think everyone in the chat is going to have their own poses they're going to be doing separately. But if you wanted to follow along, if you're watching this on YouTube later, you want to follow along, feel free to follow along. I can only make the. I guess I can make it a little bigger. There you go. Okay, we're going to do clothed models on screen because I don't want to get flagged on YouTube. That's basically how it's going to work. I'm about to jump into chat now, so people might join, people might not join. I'm going to try and make this a regular Tuesday night thing. I'm in London, so Tuesday night for me is like middle of the day for everyone in the US. So we'll see who can show up, and then again, if you're going to watch this later, welcome. My name is Miguel Coronado. I'm an illustrator and concept artist. I'm part of a Discord group called Little Wigglies. It's Dan Warren's Discord group. It's not mine, but I enjoy being there. Okay, let's jump into the chat real quick and see who's there. Jumping in now, and we're in general. Hello. Maybe it doesn't pick y'all up, actually. Okay.
That's good. We can say whatever we want now.
Maybe it's... Well, that's weird. So my music should be playing, though. Let me check this. Restart capture. Interesting. Check 1, 2. That's weird. My music isn't. Oh, wait, no, it is playing. Okay. What was that?
I was gonna say there's like a little checkbox for when you're sharing your screen, you can show audio.
Yeah, y'all. For the record, you are on audio, so just keep that in mind. Um, I was looking at the wrong window. Apparently, there's like a figure window because I posted the figure up on the stream, so it was incorrectly showing me that. But greetings. I'm gonna start off. I'm just gonna kind of mimic the life drawing I do on Wednesdays. I'm gonna start off with like 10 1-minute poses personally. But y'all can kind of do whatever y'all like. But how's everyone doing? Pretty good. Cool.
Just so I know fully, you are streaming this
Yes, on YouTube. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Just be clear.
If you go check his YouTube stream, you can see his handsome face.
You can see my face. You can see the figure that I'm studying. But I figured it's going to be too small for most of y'all. But if someone's watching on YouTube, they might want to follow along, like later on in the day. Okay, let me just minimize this and pull up my figure. Yeah, so hope y'all are doing well. Man, this piano music's a little loud. Okay. How's everyone's week going?
Decent yourself?
It's been pretty good so far. There we go. This music was, it's like the piano's like banging in my ears. Week is good. Just getting work done. I have to start a new freelance job tonight. So I need to jump into that once I'm done here. But it should be an easier job than the last one.
That's good.
Okay.
Posting a link to your screen here so others can follow along.
Sure, yeah.
In case people don't know your channel.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure no one does. I only started. I started on Twitch initially, so or no, I started on Livestream.com, but that's dead. And then I was on Twitch for a while, but it seemed like the Twitch crowd of artists is very different from like the illustrators I follow. And everyone's on like YouTube now, so I switched over to YouTube. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really too concerned with building a following on YouTube, but it's nice that the videos are saved on the channel.
Yeah, I think part of the problem with Twitch, my understanding was that the art streaming culture was just really highly competitive, and if you wanted to get any attention, you basically had to be in a particular sort of vibe or style, which was mostly like anime.
Yeah.
But then also there was I guess there's a difference with the algorithm. I'm not super certain on this one, but it appears that YouTube might be friendlier in that regard because there's not such a population.
Yeah.
That's actually how I found Dan too, and then Ryan was through Dan. It was because he just randomly popped up on my For You page.
Yeah, I do see some people streaming sometimes on YouTube. I feel like it's a little different for the For You page doesn't feel as robust as some of the other sites. But I kind of like that too, though, because it's not just showing me random stuff. Okay, for anyone watching on stream, I'm going to start the pose now. Let me just press play. Okay, oops, I already started it. I got 20 seconds. Are y'all doing like clothed or unclothed?
I'm doing the same pose as you are.
Okay, it's about to be dead in like 10 seconds. I'm not. I don't think I'll get this pose.
That's alright. The unpredictability is what makes it interesting to me.
We'll do a gesture. Okay, new pose. Yeah, I've been taking the week off because I finished a different freelance gig, and it ate up like all my free time. But this new job, like the style isn't as, it doesn't need to be like fully painted,
Nice.
so I could probably knock out more illustrations in the evening and like they'll be done. Um, but that's kind of what I'm hoping is going to happen.
Did your pose change? I'm still looking at the guy with the boxing gloves.
Oh, weird.
You're still definitely drawing a different figure.
Hold on. Let me just stop this quick. That's weird. It didn't change.
I'm gonna move. I think the school nearby is letting out, so all the kids are gonna be yelling and screaming for a minute. So I'm here, but I'm gonna mute.
Got it.
So hi. Hi.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello. Let me try and. Why would it pause? Why is my window not updating? Figure. Window capture. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. I know exactly what happened. I had that window open earlier and it was on my wrong settings. And I was like, oh, that's not the right window. And I switched the windows over and I didn't update it. So let's see. Hopefully this one should change. You should be seeing a dude in like briefs just basically standing. just chilling. If you're following on the video. If you're not following the video, that's cool. And of course, if you're on YouTube watching this later, then you see exactly what I see. So there'll be no confusion. Who all's in here? I don't have the chat open. I know Gross Girl is here. Ah, nice. Okay, we're gonna press play. 30 seconds, not 30 seconds. 1 minute per pose for 10. We do 10 poses starting now. Let's see if it updates properly. Let's see. Hopefully, it should update properly once I do this. It's doubling up. Is that what you said? It's doubling up?
No, just so I stopped looking, but like, yeah, still got you there. So.
Losing time. I should work faster. I'm always like shit at these like short poses at first. What was that? I'm sorry?
We should try 15 seconds. If you think this is...
Yeah. We'll just go super fast then.
My boyfriend just came in. Steve, you're embarrassing me in front of my art friend. Let it be. Let it be.
Almost out of time. Portions are off. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone what time is it for? Oops. Ignore that. That's just I just opened up a new tab on accident. Okay. um, I started going to a life drawing course on Wednesday nights, and I thought it was really fun. And I was like, I feel like that could be fun to do online with the group, like trying to make it feel like it's a virtual life drawing.
Real life.
Yeah.
The angle where the poses on picture and
Yeah, you'll often get like a pose where like the model's like completely facing the wrong way. You just like drawing her back or something. Yeah. It's pretty chill. They got like music going. There's like a bar downstairs. You can get a drink if you want. And then like they start off like we're doing today. We're doing like 10 1-minute poses, and then we transition into like some 10-minute poses. Or no, 5-minute poses. Sorry, 5-minute poses, then 10-minute poses, and then like 20-minute poses to end it. And I think the last one's normally like a 30-minute pose. It depends on the day, though. Just didn't get that guy's head in. I mean, I'm not drawing nearly fast enough. This one's just upside down. Okay. Well, I'll give you a hint. The next one's upside down. I don't know why he's upside down. Someone uploaded the image wrong. This is my first time using the site, so like we're determining the quality of the poses. Ah. This is like super hard at drawing an upside down pose. Oh, yeah. Hello. Yeah, I know. It's a. I think users can upload their photos. Like you can upload photos and it becomes part of the library. So it could. Oh no. My wife is going to D&D tonight. She normally used to go on Tuesday nights, but then her DM moved to another city, and but they got a new DM now. But there's a new D&D game starting now, so she'll be going. That's why Tuesday nights work for me, because I'm home alone, and I can just stream for a bit and not just be like ignoring the other person who lives with me. This one's a good one.
I should honestly. All my a lot of my art supplies are
I noticed when I do the life drawing in person, I use like a really soft pencil, and then we use like just that newsprint they give. They provide you with supplies at the place, but like the newsprint's pretty nice.
I like using vine charcoal because it looks cool, but when I'm actually doing it, it's so practical.
What is vine charcoal?
Oh, okay. I think you'll like it. It's basically it's either grapevine or willow. Sometimes it's other things. But it's just a stick that's been superheated, so it's just a really soft, lovely material. When you put it down, it's just got this really lovely quality to it. But the downside is that if you sneeze on it, basically, like if you bite it, it can completely disappear. It's
What?
very, very fine. Yeah.
I see.
But it's pretty.
Nice.
That's cool.
I only heard of French charcoal.
Yeah, that's kind of ghost charcoal. You buy it as well.
The cough. No, bless you. Thanks. I'm just trying to mute the stream so I'm not coughing into mic on stream. I have my old videos. I was like listening to one of my old videos. I was like, what did I even say in this video? I want to make sure I wasn't sounding like a complete idiot. And like, I'm just constantly clearing my throat in the grossest way. I'm like, oh my god, like this entire video. I keep doing that. I'm like, man. Like,
And now you have to. Videos on my channel a long time ago. This is the one I'm doing. And I got some comments on it. It was like, yeah, this is great information. I wish you didn't say so much.
oh yeah.
Yeah, filler words are me. Well, when I get my flustered, I speak still quickly, but instead of saying I just shut up. Stare.
When I record videos for work, I realize I'm saying a lot, so I'll re-record them. I've recorded a video like 5 times over because I kept saying too much. I was like, I sound like an idiot. Yeah, that's.
I feel like maybe having an outline. Because I did try I wrote out my video full essays and like and that's not how I speak.
I don't know how many we've done so far. Just... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do this one, the last one, and then I'll switch over to some 5 minutes. I know, yeah, I didn't think about it. I always think about, like, when we do, like, whenever I do life drawing, because I've only been thinking about it recently because I started again. But, like, you get in to the place, and then, like, because everything's timed, like, the session goes by really fast because you're just basically drawing nonstop the whole time, and then before you know it, it's like, oh, well, that's it. It was like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Like, we just broke it up into little chunks, and you just kept working the entire time. Yeah.
behind it. And it's just like, oh, you don't really know whatever. But then when you start drawing, you kind of like forget everything.
Um,
The social nerve wracking when you get into it, just like the social nerve wracking because
Yeah.
this person in front of you, like, why do you have this deltoid not look like a sphere?
yeah. That what I noticed is like I go there because it's like kind of a social thing, but then during the actual thing, nobody's talking. Like everyone's completely silent.
I mean, I love it. To me, it depends on. Because some people like quiet.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch. Another thing, I'm just gonna switch to 5-minute poses, so I'm gonna jump into that. Um, yeah, I'm drinking some whiskey. 7:40 here. It's evening time. 5 minutes. We'll make sure they're clothed, all genders. Oh, number of images in practice. Oh yeah, let's see. We did 10 just now. Let's do, I don't know, maybe 5 at 5 minute. What is that? 25 minutes.
Yeah, they want it.
5 at 5, and then we'll go to some longer stuff. And give a quick breather if anyone's watching. Grab yourself a sip of drink, or do what you need to. We'll take a little break too in the middle of the session. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube later, you could just skip to the next part. But, or you could pause the video at any moment. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna click start. Jumping into it. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna switch my brushes. Of course, I'm on the wrong damn layer. Yeah.
Joining.
Yeah.
What you're saying when you don't want to talk.
Yeah, I don't want anyone talking about NDA work or like just some weird shit talking. If you're gonna talk mad shit about somebody, just don't do it now. Yeah, you can talk about me. Stinky. It depends on when I shower. Cruel parent. I drew too. Now I'm drawing too fast. I still have like 3 minutes, and I just drew a shitty drawing. I was like drawing. I was like, oh, the proportions are all off. Where's everyone based? I'm in London, so this is like evening time for me. Scotland. Nice. Yeah, that's the same here. Finished up work. Doing some drawing. I guess I could start. My shoulder has been killing me this last few days because I've been I'm trying to switch my drawing position, but it's been making my my shoulder like just die. I'm just dying with my shoulder.
Yeah, just lift.
Yeah, I know. I've been like using like a foam ball to like roll into my shoulder like all day long, nonstop, and then like I'm actually trying to like get work done still too. Yeah.
Rehabilitation.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Another word for it, it doesn't matter. But close enough. Essentially, I was having pain in my foot because of plantar fasciitis, which is like that tendon from your toe to your heel, just tight. And it stays tight forever and ever and ever. So, that causes other issues along the whole of your leg up to your hip because it changes how you walk, right?
Yeah.
So if you can't work it out, just trying to work on your shoulder specifically. Is there a connecting reason why your shoulder might be hurting?
I mean, for me, it's the way I'm holding my pencil, because I keep my iPad. Well, no, not now. My iPad's low in front of me now, but I was keeping my iPad like up high, so that I'd be kind of like. My idea was I'd have my back straight and I'd be drawing, but keeping your arm up at like a right angle, at least for me, makes my shoulder ache after a month of doing it. So I've taken some advice from Cody and I lowered my iPad. It's pretty low to the table now and it's like a 45-degree angle, so I'm kind of more leaning over it. Just see if that helps. Oh, new post. Shit. Oh yeah. The bed. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty interesting idea. I've never done that. Yeah.
So then you look at it, and then you come back again with the reference, and then this when you in the end, you can't keep watching the wrong behind.
I guess just to address this, if you're in the YouTube chat, I have no clue what you're saying. I'm just listening to the people in the audio chat. I don't see the YouTube chat at all. Kyle, hello. So I just got the pose opened, and then I've got the I just got y'all's voices, so I'm just not bothering with the YouTube chat. So this is more for people to watch later on and be like, I wanted to follow along, and like, God dang it, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Excuse me, everyone who's watching. Keep opening up a new. I keep thinking I'm in Photoshop, so I'm hitting my Command T, and I'm opening up a new tab instead of being in Procreate. I'm a pretty big proponent of shortcut using.
Do you guys have
For opacity? No. I normally just try and stick with the pin pressure. Yeah, that's cool. I say the. Yeah. I was saying this is kind of like a attempt to create kind of a social experience. I keep redrawing her butt. Attempt to create a social experience virtually that's akin to going to a life drawing course. Although in a real life, yeah, the life drawing courses I go to, though, no one really talks, and during the actual drawing portion, everyone takes a break and chit chats. Hello. Oh my god, hold on. The pose is paused. Fuck. So I was like, man, this feels going on forever. Okay, I'm gonna skip to the next one just because it, we'll go to the next one. Whoa! It's intense. Mike is recording this. Daily study group. We're doing a drawing thing right now. Well, we're doing a drawing thing right now. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm too distracted by the drawing. We're all just collectively hallucinating the same thing and drawing it. You just keep aware that we're streaming it, so whatever you want to say, just it'll be live. There's, I mean, personally, like I said, I don't really care if people stream. I swear all the time on my streams. But if you say something that you don't want your name associated with, because no one knows who you are though, unless you announce your name. Let me rephrase this. I know who you are, but no one on the stream knows who we are. Unless they recognize your voice from YouTube. If you want. It's not that official.
I've entered the chat.
This is our first one, so we're kind of figuring out, like, you know, how does this feel? If we want to do a different format, like, we're testing out this drawing website. It's a bunch of, like, figuring things out today, and we'll figure out how we like it, and, you know, I mean, I'm going to probably keep doing it, because, like I said, it's D&D night for my wife, so I'm just home alone, so I'll do some life drawing. God, I almost did it again. I almost opened up a new tab in my damn window. That's nice. Oh.
I moved across the country, so I don't have to go into a physical studio to teach anymore. Instead, I'm doing freelance.
I know. I feel like I'm dying on stream. Nice. I see a therapist. That's how, I mean, I think that goes for everyone does these streams. You always got to be careful with who you're listening to. Like, just because someone's streaming doesn't mean there's some kind of like people that are watching this video. I'm no expert and stuff, so just take what we're saying. Grain of salt. Next pose. Sorry, continue. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Paper pause for those doing traditional. I like this brush a lot. It's a Procreate brush from Kyle T. Webster's new brushes that he did. It's called Firetail, and it looks like a side of a charcoal stick. It looks nice. It's like a little fade. I know. Ready? Starting up. We got 3 more at this length. This guy looks crazy. It does look like Mac from Always Sunny. Look, that whole. That whole arc where he like gained weight for funny for the joke. It's crazy. I've been watching Arrested Development for the first time. It's really funny. I always heard people talk about it, and I was like, I mean, it's probably really funny, but like, I just don't have time to watch it, and yeah, it's really funny, and I also watched Kunk on Earth. It's on Netflix. She's hilarious. Yeah. My wife and I are watching that, and then like Kunk on Life. how I got ants. That's an ant studio. Yeah. Yeah. Fire ant. That's what my brother, like, he always had the worst luck. He'd like, I remember he like stood in the fire ant pile, didn't realize it, like got all stung up all over his foot and ankle. And then I remember like every now and then you would realize like you're just standing and like ants are like swarming your foot, and you're like, oh shit, like. I'm from Texas, so the fire ants are a pain in the ass over there. And, like, they sting numerous times. They're not like bees; they sting you numerous times. Oh, nice. I did his mentorship years ago in 2016, 2015, I think. Oh. I know when the muse touches me, I call my mom. I try and do the I like to kind of like just like brute force it, you know, like I think when you get into certain situations in art stuff, like you just kind of have to make yourself do it and like just be unhappy with what you're doing. Just be like, it works out for me. I mean, like it's kind of like one of those things like once you start having to work professionally, you just have to do work. Even if you don't like it, you're like, I guess I have to do this because people are paying me money. And then like the days you don't feel like it, you just have. And the same goes for like, remember when I was starting out, there's just those days where you're like, I don't really feel like doing this today, but it's like, no, you kind of just have to do it, or else you. I mean, if you just don't do it, you just perpetually never do it. You know, like it's just how.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
You are hearable. I hear you. I hear you. Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh yeah. There are like baby pictures on this website. I turned them off because I didn't feel like drawing babies.
Oh, that's a horrible pose.
This pose. That's the thing about these. That's the.
So maybe the dude is gonna
The
Never mind. I don't think they can hear the music.
I can't hear any. we got background on the stream. There's background music. There's like this royalty-free piano music. It, it's fine. I just have it on just so there's. Oh no, they wouldn't. I did what was the stream I did? I did like a sticker stream this weekend, and I put on these like remix albums where it was like different songs mashed up, and I was like, maybe if they're mashed up enough, like like I won't get flagged, but it did get a copyright claim. But what?
Only I ever streamed. I can
Oh,
listen
cover, yeah.
to the Halo OST every time.
The Halo.
Might be able to get away with that one being
This video game, yeah.
it's possible.
Yeah, but
I'm struck
and it's also a little bit easier. It's also a little easier since the composer actually doesn't like much official music on YouTube.
It's not a
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I thought when it came to Halo, it was up to like Marty or
No,
Marty O'Donnell. Is that what it was?
no, I'm pretty sure it's like Microsoft.
Yeah, there's a few bands who have
Seriously? I've only listened to
I like to listen to video game music from games that are just gone and defunct. So like, there's a game I really like playing from N64 called Forsaken, and the soundtrack isn't even on like Apple Music or Spotify, so I'm pretty sure it's safe because nobody nobody knows that game at all. Oh, nice.
When I find it, I'll link it. It's one of those things where, like, I liked it.
I wish I could listen to just like some Tokyo City pop in the background because it's really easy to listen to and like it sounds really fun. But I know some of those albums are like you'd get flagged, I think, for some of the albums.
Yeah. What I usually do is I'll find some DMCA free, like ambient something.
Quaker
Yeah.
is
And I'll put music on my headphones and listen off of my phone while the stream is listening to the nonsense.
That's what I've done. I just listen to whatever I want in my headphones. I'm like, sorry, stream. You're gonna have to listen to this like shitty music. Nice. Which album?
I was just gonna ask that.
I thought that was a genre. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so basically, I'm listening to Doing It Right.
Yep.
By Daft Punk. I'm not sure what album that is. It's called
That's from Rim, I think.
Ram?
Rim or Ram? Ram.
Oh my god, Random Access Memories. Yes. Okay.
Doing it right. Everybody doing it right.
I think I discovered this
What
song.
their Tron Legacy soundtrack?
I discovered this song back when I was 17. Spider-Man Homecoming was like making the rounds, and I think everyone was following Tom Holland, and Tom Holland had like a video of him playing around with the motion capture, and the videos of still using that song. And I was like, oh, okay, I like this song. And then I searched it up, and then boom, there it was.
Did you say you saw that movie when you were 17?
Yeah, I was 17.
Oh my god. Child.
I don't know
Child.
that much about Daft Punk.
I was more of a literal child.
I would
I'm
suggest checking
literally going to be 17 on fucking Thursday if I remember.
Checking out what? I'm sorry?
You're
My
gonna be
birthday
17.
Thursday. Yeah.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Early birthday. Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun so far.
Just so you know, as a man who once turned 17, he will never get better.
You know?
As a man who's lived over 17 twice, It gets much better. 17 sucked.
Welcome, milk guys.
As a man in her mid 30s,
What were you gonna say about Daft Punk? Was that Sharky? Who was that?
If you've never listened or if this is your first experience with Daft Punk, I would heavily recommend checking out their movie Interstellar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It is. I think it's all on YouTube, but basically, they made their own anime movie with their music.
Yeah. It's
I can't remember. I can't remember which studio is attached to it.
the ones that did Galaxy Express 39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of what.
It's absolutely. Well, I think I can find it. I'll post it at the end. But it's the height of music and media collaboration. I personally think it's just it's one of those peaks of like this is what you can do. You know?
Yeah, that was really crazy.
To Daft Punk for the Tron Legacy soundtrack, not even because of the film, because Disney Infinity.
Oh wow. Disney.
I
Infinity.
used to play that a lot when I was younger, and there was like Tron vehicles. See, when it came to like grinding and upgrading the hell out of characters, using them Tron vehicles, where they were good.
Nice.
So using them would make me listen to Daft Punk because they would play one of the tracks from Legacy that I can't remember the name of right now.
I think I was playing when I was a child. I was playing the brand new Sega Genesis, and he says the Sega Genesis is an old console, early '90s.
Sega, but from the 1900s.
Yes, the 1900s.
You had to have 3 connections to a television, not just one.
Yes, Sega Genesis.
You had to blow the dust out of all your games in order to play it.
Yes,
TVs were made in
Yeah, you
made
were
in smooth glass.
microtransactions. Yeah.
that was it came with
God, I don't have microtransactions.
Altered Beast.
Beautiful PS3.
In Altered Beast, you went around and punched monsters, and then certain monsters, these 3-headed wolves, would release an orb, and if you got 3 orbs, you would turn into a werewolf man, and you'd have a fireball punch, or a dragon, or a tiger, or a bear,
Oh my.
any beast really. I'm glad you caught that. Oh my. I just realized.
One shape of Bean's face, but it'll do.
There's another collab with an animation studio and an artist for his album, Sound and Fury by Sturgill Simpson.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but the album's pretty great.
Okay.
I'm not a he's
I-
he's primarily like a kind of western country singer.
Okay.
This album is way different and it's really excellent.
I think it's all of the Netflix. I think have it. I
That
watched.
sounds right.
I watched it because it's crazy, but like for me, I was kind of like, this is really interesting, but I don't think I like Sturgill Simpson at all. No offense if Sturgill Simpson is listening. I'm sorry for hurting your feelings.
Sitting here from Life Drawn, we're hurting his feelings.
Yeah, he's here watching Life Drawing, you know, rocking out with his banjo. or something.
Multi-millionaire. Sturgill
And
Simpson.
well, like I watched, it's kind of like, it's kind of a weird Love, Death, and Robots kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Got it.
But it's like you got this country music with like samurais fighting cyborgs on like a hot rod. You're like, this just doesn't make sense at all. You know?
It's not country. It's got that twang, but it's not country.
I'll be right back. Take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll do some, I guess, 10 or 20 minute. We'll do some longer ones. Let's do 15. Yeah, let's do 15. Happy medium.
The in between.
I'll be right back. Give me like just a few minutes, and then anyone else need a break, just do your break. Grab a drink, whatever. BRB.
Kind of
Nice.
Go.
Hell yeah.
Thinking of joining that class and making a tiny sketchbook and selling that. That's it's like so I think I keep on coming back to this like to this terrible like situation where it's like damn like illustration. Now I can do comics.
And we're back.
Then I do comics and it's like damn I want to do illustration. It's like keep on ping ponging back and forth.
Between comics and illustration.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Comics is illustration.
I can.
That's not really true, actually. But, like, I mean, you can have your cake and eat it too.
We could have what are they called? Cover pages?
The cover art, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
you
kind of
get-
relate
look
to
like-
Electric Global, but not because I wanted to be
An official sponsor of Team GB, and rightly so. After all, the rowing team's motto is "Oh."
Filmmaker. Decided to be a comic artist instead.
Because it's less expensive. Got it.
It's less expensive, and as much as I would have been, as much as I would have loved to be a director, I feel like I would have been Stanley Kubrick and not George Lucas. Actually, never mind George.
Stanley Kubrick is a really good director.
Like a compliment.
Yeah, I know. It's like Stanley Kubrick's an amazing director.
I don't know any of these people.
Hey,
Stanley Kubrick is the director
yeah,
behind
Kubrick's great.
things
I just
The
mean, like, how-
Shining and
I haven't seen any of them.
some people think that movie is the other movies I don't know.
Hmm.
Jurassic Park,
E.T.
yeah, like just any
Schindler's List.
he's like the 80s,
Yeah, same with George.
Okay. Is everyone ready?
That's all I can say about it.
Favorite films from Spielberg isn't even like one of the most beloved. I have a soft spot for the 2005 War of the Worlds movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Me too, though.
that one's pretty good.
Tom Cruise and that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like that film too. But once again, that was 21 years ago.
I think the first half. I think the first half was the best.
Christ Almighty.
In retrospect nowadays, I don't really like the last half of the film much personally.
Okay,
But that's
I'm
just-
going to start up the next pose. 15 minutes. This one, take your time. You know. Let's. Oh,
Spielberg?
Yes, Shrek 2001 apparently. Yeah, I just looked it up, his name in the movies and Shrek 2001.
I think he produced
Oh,
it.
that's.
His company produced it. So he owns DreamWorks. So
Oh,
he would own DreamWorks.
Right.
Yeah, so he didn't direct Shrek.
Well, Shrek, I apologize. I was like, oh, this Shrek now.
Yeah, no, that was made by DreamWorks at the time, and at the time he owned DreamWorks. So I still think he
Oh,
does.
so
you
kind
know.
of like Lucas with Pixar, but mainly because he literally created the damn company.
Yeah, he founded the company with Jeffrey Katzenberg and stuff like that. So he's probably like he's responsible for having it being made, but like yeah,
Who's not
I don't.
responsible for Toy Story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get into semantics with you guys?
Yeah.
So I'm not American or English, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, the name Sean. I pronounce it as scene.
Mm.
Cause it's like
Sean?
yeah,
It's
scene like Sean.
yeah, it's Irish,
Sean,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
It's Irish.
Yeah.
S-E-S-E-A-N, Sean, yeah, that's the Irish way. The English spell it S-H-U-A-N.
Sean. See that I can see.
I've seen SHAWN.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. That's like the rest of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, S-E-A-N, usually S-E father, with a father over, just like a dash over the E is the Irish way of pronouncing it. That's the Irish way of writing.
So it's
Interesting.
a translated name essentially, right?
Yeah, and I know if you look at it, you think it's like it means scene or something like that, but
Right.
it's just the thing with the Irish, like with any other like language as well. They have it has
Yeah.
its own way of pronunciation. It's its own. I can't remember the word. I think it is.
That's a
Phonetics?
really
Yeah. Yeah, phonetics. Yeah, that's it. Irish phonetics are a bit more.
Oh, talking about phonetics, I have a thing that a friend of mine pointed out that I believe British people do. They put an R in between, like drawing.
Oh, yeah. Some
That
accents
thing.
do that. Yeah. There's some American
Yeah.
accents that do that too. So you'll get water and drawing, or an L
Drawing.
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 Milk instead of milk.
That's cute. So cute.
The one I used to do when I was younger was I used to say idea.
Oh yeah.
Idea.
A lot of people say idea. Yeah, they don't say idea. They say, oh, I have an idea.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see
that's a very Southern American, because the Irish and Scottish accents like influence Southern Americans accents.
Okay, really?
Oh yeah.
And
Quite a
that's
bit.
Yeah.
all the influence. Nothing else affects the South.
Nothing
Nothing
else.
else at all.
There's nothing else that they did.
There were no other. In fact, there was
Nothing
no
else,
Irish in
huh?
the South.
Nothing else?
No, it's
Nothing else,
sarcasm. There's a lot of Irish indentured service and things that
No, I believe it.
big history with Ireland.
But the idea, that's like a really like, what's the idea here, man? That's a real
It
like
makes me so happy every time I hear it.
Southern.
The Irish is why we have the American fiddle, isn't it? Like, because they would be here in Appalachia and they would play the violin, but they brought Irish habits with it, right?
Oh,
Kind of the fiddle. I'm not too certain about, but Irish is the reason why there's spaces in words, spaces in lines.
oh.
Wait a
Our
minute,
language
why the
is
hell's my
language.
drawing starting to look like Darkstalkers? The
I
hell?
don't know. We can't see it.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself like a goddamn schizo.
I do that all the time, so honestly, it's the reason why
Yeah, no.
I started streaming.
Oh,
As artists, we all talk to ourselves. It's just a lot of the time we don't do it out loud.
I just talk to my dog normally.
I know, I always do it out loud.
Me too. It's a problem.
You do it out loud?
And I don't necessarily need to change that.
So my wife talks out loud, but I'm always like, I always think she's trying to talk to me, and I'm like, what are you saying? She's like, talking to myself. I'm like, all right, sorry.
No,
My
sometimes
boyfriend does
I'm
that
the
too.
same.
My boyfriend talks to his code when he's working on his games and things.
Oh,
Like minding my own business, and I'll just hear behind me like, "Wait, just a minute," and just furious typing. And if I move this over here, what if I do this array instead? He's like Sherlock
I
Holmes.
literally shout at my TV like at least 50 times a day just because there's an ad.
hmm.
I've recently downloaded Spotify on my phone, and I don't use it at all. But I downloaded it because I wanted a custom ringtone for my alarm.
Ah,
You gotta do the sketchy way and get those third-party apps on your phone that may or may not have like malware in it, and then that way you don't have to do phone calls.
I just do Spotify, and For some reason, my my Bluetooth earphones have like a button that, usually if you tap once, it just pauses and plays the video again. If I
Yeah.
tap once, it pauses it, but if I tap a little bit too long, it starts playing
Oh.
the last Spotify song, and it's always Soda Pop from K-pop Demon.
Sort of off.
I was at the gym and I'm just trying to do hardcore stuff like lift them heavy weights, and then I have your mellow soda pop,
That's funny.
Yeah, see,
and then
I
I
don't know. A lot of people work out to pop music, like I think for a
pop
while I
music
was like
is
for a while
really
I was like working out lifting weights. For a while I was like lifting weights to like Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso.
Yeah.
really. How does that go?
I mean, it's like it. I don't know. It's a song. It has a nice
Yeah,
tempo,
yeah.
and it's like
Do you lift
but
to the tempo?
that's what I'm saying.
The
Gets me. I don't know. It kind of gets me in that. It's kind of weird to say, but it kind of gets me in that like mentality. It's like, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hell fucking yeah.
It's,
That's what I want to hear.
it's like, yeah, summer's
You
coming
are a
up.
bad bitch.
Thank you, Naka. Thank you.
And
summer's
happy
coming up.
Women's Day.
Oh,
Oh
happy
God,
Women's Day, guys! Happy birthday!
Happy
Happy
Women's
birthday.
Day. Happy birthday.
I'm a male.
Happy
You can be a bad bitch.
Yeah,
what
you can still be a bad bitch. We give you the bad bitch card. You're allowed to have it.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
7 minutes, holy hell.
I know.
It's
7
Decided to make
minutes.
this one a monstrosity.
You know what? Since I've actually drawn that really well, I'm gonna draw Ashley from Resident Evil 4. Like, just fucking
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sounds good.
I have
The
the balls to do it now.
I was very confused about her. I don't know anything about Resident Evil, but I was like, is she a
Different Resident, right?
child? Is she the
Um,
Feature.
Ashley's like 17, 18,
okay?
and is the daughter of the president in the Resident Evil series, but we're not president for long.
I see.
interesting.
Because apparently he dies, but I don't know how. I'm not super big on the lore as one of my bros, but I do know a decent amount. Not not for me to consider myself a casual. Sorry.
I'm not keep going. I was gonna say something like it
So
relates to Resident Evil. So I'm like, wait, finish.
She's 20 by the time Resident Evil 4, by the way, because she's in
so
college.
why
That's what it
does
Oh no, so she would have been.
why
So
does
sorry,
Leon do so many backflips?
Why not?
If you could, wouldn't you do it?
Honestly, probably.
Exactly.
You're not wrong. I cannot argue with that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's got Leon's an aura farmer. You know,
True.
you gotta
No
sometimes.
thanks, bro.
Sometimes some like some like you gotta be ready to show off when some chicks are around. Hey, I know what's up.
Actually, Ada.
It's an apocalypse. Granted, Leon's in the midst of an apocalypse, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Just in case. Just in case.
Showing up for the residents, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Um,
Residents were evil, though.
yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. Aren't the residents evil?
Maybe that's what he likes, like all the music.
The whole premise is they're evil. The residents are evil. I was always more of a Silent Hill guy myself.
Is this Silent Hill
I love Silent Hill, but I'm more of a Resident Evil guy, but I love both franchises, even
Because
though
all
I've
the
not really
monsters?
played any of the games.
Is the new ones on?
The old ones
For
don't
me
have much?
personally, when it comes to like video games, I only am interested in them due to the lore.
Ah.
They're fun to play.
Because sometimes the Great Council can
I'm gonna share this one with the chat because I don't feel like working on it.
Oh yeah,
Chat.
let's take a look.
Behold,
We are
behold my
the chat.
monstrosity. Yeah, you guys.
I'm chat.
Oh my god,
Behold my monstrosity.
my back.
I was gonna say
I love it. Oh my, you know when you blow into a doctor glove?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Pardon me.
adore that hand.
Good, me too.
I made his legs too short to do the goddamn caper.
You should make one leg longer than the other one.
Actually, you know what? I'll show
Power.
you something I've been developing. Oh my god, bro. Don't
This is how
do
this
your
man will be
traditional
remembered.
rage quit like that.
He makes me want to give him a blow.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna.
Wait, Grosker, what'd you share it?
so. If you go to
the
the general
stream
stream
chat.
chat, yeah, you
Ah.
can see it in there.
Got it, got it.
Got it. Get to the glove.
Alright, here you go.
This guy,
Actually show the damn thing.
this guy.
What is that game called when you start with a letter and then somebody says a word and then you continue with the ending of the word?
Ooh, I don't know. What is that game
Here's
called?
something I was working on, and I will also show the reference.
Hey.
Stream chat.
Oh, nice.
Stream chat. Oh wait, the window's not
Destination
open.
chat.
There it is. Stream chat.
Liquor in German.
Nice.
Whiskey, honey.
She's excellent.
I think it's makeup.
I
No,
think
wait.
it's a filter. Yeah.
No, you're right. It's a filter. My bad. I thought she had some mad makeup skills. Cause you look almost like fish though.
Yeah, it does.
Got a minute left in the pose. About a minute. Get your muscles wrapped and your limbs sketched.
I just rotated. Oh, never mind. I'm not
Uh, I'm pretty good with the proportions there. I can't. I'm debating whether I should like paint the values in and like try and get the tone in, but
Can you do that in 1 minute?
as I was saying, I just waited too long to do it.
Commit. You gotta commit quicker.
That's I was like, it took time doing this proportions nicely, and then I'm like, I don't know if I have time to do the rest. I'll do a basic plugin. I just turned off the music because it was just basically. I think I was the only one that could hear it, and also like it's just too much when I'm trying to like talk to people.
Yeah,
No, I get what you.
I don't
That's
get
why I
it, and
only
I'm
have
offended.
The wait, so
This was 15 minutes.
this one was 15.
I get sidetracked so much when you turn the
No,
canvas.
it looks good. John, it looks too.
Hakobo, Jacob,
Yep.
when did you take the mentorship with AJ?
Oh, basically, the first one is the one I'm taking now.
Oh, you're taking one now? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, basically, this one was I think this month, March,
Oh, nice.
and the one that I took was in October
Got it. Got it.
here. I think it was like shortly after Lightbox.
These are talking about rubber pencils, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Robot Pencil AJ, the goat.
I like this stuff. How was mentorship like?
It was
Pretty good.
I kept
Could I
wanting
ask, was
to.
Jacobo, was that the guy you had an interview with like a while back? I never got to see because
Which one?
my art this Sorry. I remember back in January you had like 2 streams where you were, I think, talking with 2 people. I don't know who they were, but I never got to be in those streams at the time because my art tablet broke during January and I was basically dead for a month. So
Alright, so looking back, okay, so I think there was Christian Nee I think from Sketchy Ben podcast. That was the first guy, and then there would be others.
Yeah, I talked.
Could you tell us about Christian Nee?
Oh,
Because I
basically,
was interested in both of them, AJ
oh
and Christian.
yeah, Christian Nee was basically he worked with Stanley Potential for a while, and then over time he kind of branched out to his own thing, and
Yeah.
he was I think he's like a very like big like art educator in the internet space. I met him at Lightbox actually,
Yep.
and basically I asked him. I decided fuck it. The worst he could say is no. It's like, hey, would you like to go for an interview? And he said yes, and it's like, holy shit, good for you, man.
Yeah, that's the way you gotta do it.
that's better than me a couple years back.
Yeah.
I reached out to Wes Burt once, but he never got back to me.
Wes Burt?
Yeah, I messaged him. I was like, "Is there any way I could talk to you, like an interview on or something?" And he just never got back. I was like, "Okay, never mind." I think he does like educational things like officially, but he doesn't do like interviews.
Mm.
Yeah, makes sense. And he's a busy guy. Like he works for like essentially like Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Like who knows how many projects they got working on. I feel like Avengers Doomsday. Like he did concept work for like Fantastic Four, and I think like Avengers
Oh,
Doomsday.
nice. I actually saw the art book of that when I was
Oh,
at
really?
Waterstones at Sunday. Yeah, I didn't have a proper look at it because a big pink art of Arcane book was right above it. I was like, £45.
Nice. Damn.
But I didn't buy it.
No.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen. Sorry for
What was
interrupting.
it good?
I don't think I've seen any of Christian Nee's finished work like ever. Like I keep trying to find it.
I mean, you're gonna have to, I think, look at his YouTube channel, but I think he's most of his stuff done like live drawing and painting and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I think. Oh, by the way, for like modern for like review for
Yes.
I recently got a Berserk book.
Is it the little art book?
No, just no, it's just Berserk. Like it's a deluxe size Berserk volume.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
nice.
nice. No, I have a deluxe edition too. I have volume 5 because it had the Lost Children arc.
Yeah. I have 6. I'm trying to.
That was
I'm trying to-
actually my birthday present last year. Ironically.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a birthday present.
The Berserk.
Berserk, yes. Kentaro Miura.
I need to. Everyone talks about Berserk. I've not read it, but it's supposed to be really good.
It's awesome. But
I'd
it's not
personally
for the
say I'd highly recommend it, but it is a tough read at times.
Yeah, it's not for the weak. Lots of.
And it is like I'm not
Make
trying
sure
to
what you
disrespect
meant, man.
Kentaro Miura in any way, but the beginning is a little
Make sure what
rough,
you're
but
saying is on
everything.
screen.
But
Lots of-
specifically when it gets to the Golden Age arc, that's where
It gets.
Miura's art and storytelling is just
Nice.
I would-
amazing for the most
Amazing.
part,
I would personally recommend
especially the ending.
Vagabond.
But I'm not gonna explain why.
Vagabond, yeah, his art is stunning.
The
Yeah.
art is.
You know
so
it?
Oh, Vagabond. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Miguel. You know what's funny? When I was also in Waterstones on Sunday,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Junji Ito books,
Yeah.
and I was very tempted on maybe getting Frankenstein. I might get that on Saturday.
Oh yeah. I knew he. Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting that one myself.
This Frankenstein's very good.
Yeah, because it was only like £28.
Nice.
If I
That's
remember
good.
right.
It's the full complete story. It's not broken down into different volumes. very good self-contained. And
Or is Junji Ito's Frankenstein? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm following.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Junji Ito's
Um,
version of Frankenstein, and it's quite good.
I want to get. I've seen there's like a meme with him looking through the window. I've seen that.
When did it come out?
It's like years ago, right?
I think
This is
it's
the
mid
first I'm
2000s
hearing
or
about
something.
this.
Yeah.
I've read that Junji Ito book, which is basically like a suicide club.
Yeah.
I've read Tom. I think I've read Tommy. Tommy was, Tommy was
Tomie
good.
is very good as well.
I've got
Read it.
some of
I'm
his.
really bored with it.
I haven't read Tommy, but I've got like Uzumaki is one of my favorites, and then I've got some of his collected short stories, which are really good.
I
Um,
really liked Gyo. the
yeah,
shorts.
yeah.
Like that one was fun.
I think it's Requia I like. I think it was Requia, the Dark Star one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know that one.
Yeah.
Requiem is good, and then
I don't remember the name of the book, but I remember it's like about a ghost boy. That was one of my favorite Ito stories.
there's an illustrated novel he did, No Longer Human. It's based on like a Japanese a Japanese novel that he adapted into a comic. It's just about this autobiographical. Oh, I guess it's I don't know. I can't tell how much is true or not, but like this guy in his life and like, it's like sad life. The whole book's about this guy in a sad life.
So it's Curb Your Enthusiasm. Damn. So it's Curb Your Enthusiasm then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think
Why am I screwing up this eye? God damn it.
you're doing it because you want to, and
Do it. Make it bad on
I
purpose.
always draw a good right eye. It's
Make
the
it
left
bad on
eye.
purpose.
oh yeah, I've got that problem where you do the one eye and you're like, man, I just nailed it, and you gotta do the other eye, and you're like, fuck. I still get that.
It's always the left
Yeah.
eye for me personally.
Well, are you right-handed or
hate-
left-handed?
Right.
So,
Mm.
oftentimes there's like a favor, like a bias that the body naturally has, right? So the things that make sense for one hand, it's partly sometimes because of that, and so since the other hand functions differently, because it has to do or not the other hand, the other eye is in the opposite direction, right? For the focus. Next time you draw eyes, try to draw them at the same time. So like you do a little sketch on one, so you do an equal amount of sketch on the other one, and go back and forth to make it a little easier.
Yeah. Do like
It'll still happen sometimes, but it'll help.
that's the best way to do it, is you block out each early on, like knock out the general shape and then just refine. But I still don't discount a good old flip. Do that little image flip or hold up to a mirror.
Oh,
See.
right, talking about lips. I don't know if you guys ever saw like the Darksider comics, but Joe Mad, there's like the lower lip on Joe Mad is so
Oh, yeah.
funny. I love it so much. It's always like kind of like powder, like drown out.
I'm so like new to his stuff, that it's been fun just kind of discovering him a little bit. Like I knew of him, but I never like dug into it. But
Oh,
he's
I
got a
did.
really fascinating, yeah, very fascinating art style.
Sorry?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you. I said.
Oh no, I was just saying like it's really fascinating to watch interviews with him recently because he talks a lot more about his.
You found interviews with Joe Mad?
Yeah. He talks about working on X-Men, and he was 19, 20 at the time, I think, working for Marvel, and they said, "Hey, we want you to draw the next big X-Men event," which was
Right, oh my god.
Age of Apocalypse, and he was kind of like, "Oh, cool," and he literally goes like, "This is the biggest opportunity of my life. Oh God, this is the biggest opportunity of my life."
Yeah.
Like I absolutely adore him. He's got great art. The only thing is that he did have a problem that if a new JRPG or Final Fantasy came out, he would legit stop working until he could finish it. Hence why he
I love
couldn't
that.
keep up with comic book work anymore. and he started to slow down because he was kind of like, oh, I'll get it done, I'll get it done. I just need to do this level, or I need to do this dungeon, and yeah.
You
That's such a mood.
Thank you so much for letting me know that Joe Mad interviews are out. One of it appeared 9 months ago, and the other one appeared 4 months ago. So, because I know I looked so much last year, but I couldn't find anything. And now all of a sudden he started being active, and like, I don't know if you guys know, he's gonna be at the Trojan Horse, I believe.
Oh,
Where's that?
it's in Portugal.
Portugal?
I thought about going to that because I live so close now, but maybe I can go because we thought we were going to have to move this summer, but we're not going to have to move this summer. So maybe I can go to Trojan Horse.
Do it, do it, do it.
Wait, you're going. Wait, Miguel, you're moving away from England?
No, no, I was thinking no, just moving within London. Like we'd had to find a new flat, but our landlord was like, "Well, I'm not going to sell it actually." You know, like you can. And she's like, "Would you want to stay there for like 2 more years?" And we're like, "Yeah, we want to move." So, but because I don't have to worry about that money we were saving for the move, maybe I can go to Trojan Horse. Maybe we'll see. I'm a big proponent of workshops. They're really important to go to if you can go to them.
So what is Trojan Horse? I've only just learned about this the last couple of years, and I haven't really done it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a week-long
Alright,
intensive workshop, right?
Who's talking about the Trojan Horse? Is it like a...
Yeah, Mike is talking about going to Trojan Horse, and Roscoe is very interested
What's that?
in what Trojan Horse is, which Mike is going to explain to us what Trojan Horse is.
Well, so
Oh no, I thought it was insane.
Judge, it is. It's like a week-long workshop event where you like go and stay at like a island or something, and like you're just with other artists doing talks and demos and lectures, and there's like go get meals together and stuff, and that's from my understanding that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's it.
Exactly as you described.
I've only been to like Lightbox and the Massive Black workshops. Then they went to Spectrum Live when they had those. They stopped doing those though. So I've done those.
Hoping on maybe doing some art events and participating in those type of things.
Uh,
Just haven't yet.
Madara, you should look up Concept Art 101. It's a free workshop in London every year. It's completely free. It's a whole day long event.
Okay.
You just need to find a way to get down to London.
Yes. Exactly.
Was Concept 101 super, like, big?
I mean, it's pretty big. It's not crazy big. Like it's only like one. It's only one day of an event, and it all takes place in one building, so it's not too crazy. But it's a lot of people.
Yeah, because from, like, all my friends are like, oh, Concept 101, Concept 101. And it's, yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
At least within my friend group.
With the, I saw it when I first moved here. I saw that they were having it like the day it was announced or whatever. I was like, oh well. I was like, I found out the day it was happening, so I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to this. And then this last year, I saw they're announcing it, and you have to like, as soon as they announce the tickets, you have to immediately get a ticket as fast as you can because it basically sells out instantly. But it's doable if you just set like a little timer for yourself. You can.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta keep yourself better.
Who's underwater?
Sounds like someone's underwater.
Madab, is that you?
No,
Is it me?
Jacob. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
There's a noise coming from your mic that sounds like rubbing on a table.
Scratching? No.
Might be the tablet.
Something coming through the void.
Sounds like this like gentle bubbling of an aquarium.
It's on now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's my air purifier.
Oh. Last pose. This is gonna be my last pose for the night, and I'm gonna sign off and get to work. But thank you all for joining. Last pose. We'll do it. It sounds like people enjoying it, so I feel like I'll be on next Tuesday we'll do the same deal. And if you're watching on YouTube, this is Dan Warren's Discord. It's not mine, so I can't. You can join the Discord. It's free. This is part of Dan Warren's Discord.
The next time, let's say.
Yeah.
But I would admit that I quite like the social aspect of it.
Yeah, the social aspect is kind of one of the reasons I was thinking, because what happened was I went to Life Drawing, and I hadn't been to Life Drawing since 2020, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much fun going to Life Drawing again. And I remember like everyone chatting in the Discord, and I was like, a lot of these people in the Discord don't have access to Life Drawing, and like it might be fun to do something with the Discord to emulate that somewhat. So it's like, if ideally, I think I should be free most Tuesdays to jump on and do this. And if anyone wants to join, you can join, and we'll just do a Life Drawing night, and people can hang out and do stuff. But it's just good practice, and socializing. So it's not just like, it's nice to post and chit chat on the Discord, but it's nice to like actually hear voices and like not just be sitting alone.
Yeah, no, it's something I've actually quite preferred about this call so far tonight, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I work
Also,
home.
I don't have to use a speaker
Yeah,
when I type.
I work from home, so I'm basically at home all day long. So like, when Dan like streams, like it's one of my moments. I'm like, oh, someone, and, like I can like interact with someone. Like my wife's here, obviously, but like I try and stay focused while I'm working. But like it's like something in the background. Like it feels like a coworker when someone streams. You're like, oh, a coworker.
No, I get what you mean. For
Um,
me, it's more like, oh, mentor.
mentor,
Some
yeah.
people,
Not
mostly
all the time that you
who
get
talk
that.
a lot about like mental health and illness and stuff.
Yeah.
It's called body doubling.
Body
So if you're
doubling.
somebody, so if you're somebody who works better when somebody else is around you, and that person's also focused on something, oftentimes the same thing, it's easier to sort of just get into that.
Nice. That's a good to know. As someone who has mental health issues, I appreciate that knowledge.
As someone with social, I feel like, okay, so that this is actually like a funny, I don't know, this could be funny from like a certain point of view. Basically, when I was like, I think in high school, I was 17. I've always telling stories all the time. But basically, I was walking down the hall, and a classmate was like, hey, it's like we have a club, and it's about social issues. And I was like, oh my god, I have tons of social issues. Like I can't socialize for shit. It's basically it's like, oh no, it's about feminism and politics.
Can't socialize for shit.
Oh,
That's pretty funny.
and then I was just and for a while, things got I think kind of lonely for a while, a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And after high school, it's like it's like like high school, it's like you're forced to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a shit ton of other people, and like you make friends naturally that way. But like like I think especially in college, like after college, that kind of goes away. So yeah, it's been
I think.
a long road.
Well, one of the things, and I know people always talk about like I hear it all the time, is like this male loneliness epidemic, or loneliness epidemic in general. It doesn't have to be male, but
Sorry.
yes. What I hear is like these issues, and I feel like there's it's very much a fixable issue. You just need to be proactive. Like the whole thing we're doing tonight. Like I went to a Life Drawing and I thought this was really fun. I think people would enjoy this in the Discord, and also my other thought was like I would get to know people on the Discord better if we did something like this. And like it's one of those things, like I've had this happen in my life over and over again, where like I always think to myself, wouldn't it be cool if someone did that? I would like it if someone did that. And then you realize no one's going to do it until you do it. And so that situation happens a lot with like, I think with people like trying to make friends and stuff. Like you always think like, wouldn't it be cool if like a really cool, interesting person came up to me and said hi, and we got to be friends, and we just got to know each other, and we became like people that like hung out once a week or something. Like that could happen. Oftentimes, you need to be the one that initiates it, and that's just the reality of life, really. Once you're out of high school and stuff. Um,
It's the classic. If you don't see change happening, you should be the change that makes it better.
yeah, you got to. Yeah, exactly. You got to do it yourself. And in my life, every time I've done it myself or like gotten up and did the thing, it's always paid off really well. It's like never have I been like, oh, I really shouldn't have like started this thing that got all these people to have fun. Like it's never like a thing like that where I'm like, um, like and
Same chutzpah that it takes for you to reach out to that guy for your who did the talk with you. It's like
yeah, it's the same. Yeah, like you're like it'd be cool if I could chat with this guy on stream. I'd love to be able to talk with them. The only way it's going to ever happen is if you were to say, "Hey, man, I would love to chat with you," and then like then it happens, and then like or it doesn't. It doesn't. Like I said, I tried reaching out to Wes Burt. He didn't say anything to me, and I've met him a few times, so it's not like we didn't know each other. But that's just you might as well shoot your shot. Worst case scenario is you're in the same boat you're already in, so it's not too bad. But But yeah, so I think when it comes to like meeting people and making friends, you just gotta like put yourself in the environment to make friends. So like, if you're like, man, I never make any friends, and all I do is stay home alone and draw all day, it's just like, well, okay, so what you're doing currently doesn't work. So you gotta like think of something new to do. AJ's mentorship's a really good one. One of the reasons I joined his mentorship back in 2015 was I was moving to LA. And I specifically told myself, like, well, I'm about to move to LA. AJ's doing this mentorship. He lives in the LA area. So if I sign up for his mentorship, I'll probably meet people in the LA area. At least I'll meet AJ. And he's in the LA area. So I can at least make one connection that's in this area I'm about to move to. And so I did that. And basically all my first friends when I moved to LA were through that mentorship. And if I hadn't have done that, I would never have made the friends I did. So it's like, you just got to like, make things happen and just like you can't sit around you can't sit around and hope that things are just going to like turn up for you perfectly, because that's just most likely never going to happen. In my history, it's always been like this is never going to happen unless you do it. So anyway, sorry, my rant's over.
It was an amazing
Quite
talk.
agreed with the rant.
Rant and rant.
But
And also, I'm a ranter too, so I don't mind.
I think as long as it's a tactic stuff or something,
yeah,
you'll be rewarded.
the effort, putting effort into it will always pay off. It might not be right away, but it will pay off. But yeah, that's kind of been my situation. It's just been like, I want to do something. I'm interested in doing it. Then so going to Lightbox is a really good example. That's really good. Doing the mentorship's really good. Cool. Proposing this life drawing thing tonight, and I was like, this would be fun. And then Gross Girl was like, yeah, it would be fun. And I was like, okay, cool. That's like one other person thinks it'd be fun. And then like I'm sure if there's one person that thinks it'd be fun, and I think it would be fun, there's probably more people that think it'd be fun. So that's that. I don't know. My back's aching me.
Nightmare for me.
This has been a nightmare for you?
This has been a night. No, it's good. It is a case of like, as you said, it is 100% true. If you do not see a change, or you see something that you think people could offer from or anything like that, you are the one who has to go out and actually do it.
Yeah. It could be awkward because lots of times being the person that does the thing means you got to like talk to people you don't know, get in front of groups and say things, and like in high school, I was in band in high school. Like I was a band student, so like that was like my main thing I did. And like I remember my dad used to put on this little haunted house every year at Halloween at my grandma's house. He put in this little haunted house, and it was really fun. but it banned our football games are Friday nights, and you can't skip it. It's mandatory. You got to go to the football games because you had to perform. So, one year, the football game is Friday night. It's Halloween. So it's like the first year in like I don't know all my life that like I missed the little haunted house with my parents that we used to do, and I was like, man, that sucks. I missed this haunted house. And it's the one thing I look forward to every year is this haunted house. It's not the one thing I look forward to. It's just one of the big things in my life I looked forward to back then. And then, so what I did was they threw a Halloween party for the band students because we missed Halloween that night. Like, well, we're missing Halloween, so we'll do a Halloween party. And this person was like, "There's going to be a haunted house at the Halloween party," and I was like, "What? That's sick! Haunted house!" So I went to the party. I went to the haunted house, and it was like the most terrible shit you could ever imagine. It was so stupid. And I was like, this is like terrible. I can't believe they threw on this really stupid haunted house. And I was so incensed by it because it was like a haunted house thing was such a big part of my life. So I went up to the band president that year and I was like, hey, are you doing the Halloween party next year? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, listen, I'll do the haunted house. They're like, okay. They're like, whatever. Why do I give a shit about the haunted house at the Halloween party? But I was like so serious about it, and I was like, listen, I'm going to do it. So I took over it, and I did it the next year, and everyone had fun at the haunted house, and it was much more interesting. I brought all the props over from my parents' house. And the band teacher was like, this is really cool. Maybe we could do this as a fundraiser. And I was like, oh, that would be so cool if somebody did that. If somebody did that as a fundraiser, that'd be so cool. And it was like, again, it was one of the first time in my life where I was like, if I don't do it, nobody's going to do it. And so I had to go and propose the idea in front of the band parent group. They called the band boosters. You had to go propose the idea in front of the band parent group and basically stand up in front of all the parents and be like, I really want to do this fundraising haunted house and I would love to be able to do it. And like you had to like present it in front of everyone anyway. So you had to like get in front, talk about it in front of all these people, and I wasn't really comfortable doing that, but I did it anyway. And they were like, okay, cool, let's do it. And so they approved it because it was like a fine idea. I mean, the band director was the one that thought of it, really. But it worked out. We did that haunted house 3 years in a row. We raised like $10,000 each time we did it. But it was one of those things that never would have happened if I hadn't like gotten up and said something. And I was really uncomfortable at the time, though. And back then, I didn't really talk in big groups like this. So me from high school wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now, just talking on the stream like this, or even like a group chat, really.
No, that's because it was 20 years ago and you didn't have stream.
That's really funny.
It's always good, it's those little changes, like they're the kind of like, what's it inspired man to say what's it inspired man to say the canon events? That was one of your canon events?
Yeah, canon events.
That made you to kind of brought you to this point, living in London, and drawing for random people online.
Yes, drawing for random people online, all because I wanted to scare some people. Oh.
Okay, so basically I heard about something basically like that's happening in Ireland. I think that's been happening in Ireland. Apparently, Ireland has a basic income for artists in
Yes.
Ireland.
So it was a thing they started there about 2 years ago, which was basic income for artists, which over here, I think it was around 325 or something around that, €325 a week, where they would pay artists and would allow the artists to maybe focus less on trying to make income, or at least give them more time to focus on working. A friend of mine, Ian Fay, a very, very good artist, he's on it. And I think it was 2 years was the plot, was the scheme that they kind of tested out. And in those 2 years, he was able to practice a lot more, got a lot better. He didn't have to panic himself and try to get new stuff out all the time. And he even learned how to do 3D and 3D printing during that time as well.
Oh, nice.
And he's done some I don't know if you, a lot of people won't be aware of what Mr. Blobby is. Mr. Blobby is an English mascot of a giant pink blobby man, and he basically made a sexy Mr. Blobby and made prints of that and sold those and made quite a bit of money on them.
I was thinking of the Robin Williams film when you said that.
Not too far away,
That's Flubber.
except for
But that's
pink with,
Flubber.
pink with polka dots.
Got it.
But yeah, it is very, very good. And what they noticed was that it cost them, I think, around 80 million euro to do. It cost the government around 80 million euro to do, but they got back something like 96 million euro from it.
Oh wow.
So they obviously noticed that they put X amount of money into the economy with this, or they took X amount away and they got this much back. So they said they're going to keep the grant going, and they're going to most likely expand it. It is tough. There's only a limited amount of spaces, but it is like something that can help people basically. I think there's only, something like 3,000 or 4,000 spaces in it, which I think they might increase, but we'll see what happens.
Wow.
Guys, it's like 10 p.m. here, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be heading out.
That's what I was saying. This is the last one. Have fun. Thank you for joining. We'll be back next Tuesday. If you're watching on YouTube stream, I'm just
Bye.
gathering up the poses. Bye bye.
Take care.
Good night, guys.
So,
I'm gathering up the poses to post in the Discord. But typically at a life drawing session, when everyone's done life drawing, you leave your art out on the stools, and everyone walks around and looks at everyone else's art. So I'm kind of doing the virtual version of that, where I'm just gathering all the poses up, and in this case, I'll post to the Discord. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're part of Dan Warren's Discord, the Little Wigglies. It's not my Discord, but I don't really make my own, so I just stay on his. And I think people seem to have fun. I'll be back next Tuesday doing this, so if you're on YouTube and you're like, what's going on here? I'll be live streaming next Tuesday. Same dirty place, same dirty themes. And anyone in the chat, thank you for joining. I just wanted to let y'all know, if we are doing it again, I will be streaming, so just keep that in mind with your stories or language or whatever you're saying. If you're no, it's just if you're, there's no bad about. I mean, I swear all the time. I don't really care about that. But if you're saying something weird that's just off-putting, I mean, I can't help you. But no one knows anyone's names on the YouTube channel, so you're all just mysterious voices to them. But yeah, I'm just organizing all the poses. So if you have poses, you should post in the Discord, and we could tag it as like, oh, look at all the poses we did. So it should be fun. I think we got the kinks knocked out. I think we kind of know what to do next week. And then if for some reason if I miss, we can continue it on later.
the one thing I want to point out
Yeah.
today's that might be good to know for next time
Yeah.
is this one repeated a couple of the same
Yeah.
poses a few times, or at least once. So I don't know, like I didn't mind it because it was cool to do the same pose again after switching how long we were going to draw them, but I figured it was good to know that happened anyway in case it was something that you cared about.
Yeah, I think there's a way to like set a playlist of poses, so I could probably go on there and preset no repeats and just have some ready to go. The website, it touts more than it can do, because it's supposed to be like a study group you could do, and I tried setting up a study group, but then it doesn't really do anything, and I was trying to set up the time, and it kept making me the time go to like 2 a.m. and I was trying to set it for like 7. It was like 2 a.m. and I was like, okay, this isn't gonna work. So, but I don't know why it wasn't working. I was like, whatever. Oh wait, I can't. Hold on, I gotta. If anyone's watching on YouTube, I gotta stop sharing my screen because I can't see NDA work. Yeah. So I might try and curate a playlist next time, and then we'll just have ideally no repeats, and then. Alternatively, we could all do ones offline and just do whatever models we want and just share the work afterwards.
I'd like to try to participate in the next one.
Yeah, it's good practice. It just forces you to draw.
I really hope my brain would let me.
I think it would. If there's a will, there's a way.
Better.
There's a will, there's a way.
We're doing this like without lesson, like there's not like a person telling you how to do this or whatever. So like take the pressure off and just go with what makes sense, and
Yeah.
maybe at some point we can come up with a workshop of what to look for in gesture and how to
Yeah.
just have fun with it.
Yeah. If you're watching on stream, I'm.
Stuff like that. Sorry.
No, sorry. If you're watching on stream, we're over. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later.